what's going on, everybody? Mr. Snowdall here, and back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, depending on what's going on. I'm going to jump in and play a bit of 112 Operator. I've got this game very recently there as part of one of the Humble bundles. I've played it for maybe I don't know, 1 or 2 days on it, so I'm just going to jump in and play a couple of games, see what's going on. And how we're doing in it. If you've played this game, drop a comment, give me any tips that you can. I'm going to try and see how it's going. I've played a small bit of 911 Operator, the one before this, and it was a little. It's quite similar, to be fair. So I'm going to jump in, try and do mission or two at a time. Ignore the random no that's just in the middle of the screen, if you can see that. I'm not sure if that's part of if that'll show up in the recording or not. I'm going to skip out of all this, and I'm just going to jump straight in. And trash on fire, yeah, we'll send a truck out. We'll send both trucks, to be fair, and now we'll just start spreading everything out. So if you haven't played this game or know nothing about this game, it's basically just you play as a dispatcher for, say, 112 in this case, because we're in Europe. So you just have to get jobs like this. So there's a robbery or a bribery attempt. You need police to arrive, and you need suspects that are to be arrested, so you need to have space. So say you can see here in unit 1 there's 2 spaces above it, while unit 2 have 4 spaces. That is the same for, say, ambulances as well. They can have either 2 or 3 people in it. Fairly standard. Then with fire trucks, they just have to use water, and they can refill their water as needed. So again, nothing too major. We have this area at the moment, so from what I've played of the game, I haven't say gotten more than one area yet. And now we're starting again, so obviously it's just at the beginning. But the idea is that you eventually end up taking over the entire city and trying to dispatch for the entire city, from what I can gather. Which is an interesting concept. I think you can kind of delegate work out then as well, if it comes to it. So we'll see how it goes. And then another thing is that you get calls, so you can see the calls here, and you'd get all the text up here. So they're stuck in an elevator, help. So we go through the standard things. What's the address? Blah blah blah, which is here. And now an address. I'm probably going to need the fire department to go. So how many people? Okay, that's grand. Emergency button on it. Okay, that's fine. What floor are you on? Yeah, but in between, which ones? Come on. Around what floor? Okay. Firefighters are en route. That's fine. So nice and handy. One to start off with. And then you can assign what it's going to be. So I'm just going to assign that's firefighters, and I'll hit hide on it. So I've sent both because I might need a technical truck. I'm not sure. I haven't, again, done enough into these to know what's going on. And then we've got another one here, so I'll send them out. So this is a bicycle theft. Come on, you should be able to get that. Then we've got a red light offense and some speeding. So it's kind of been pretty heavy on the police front. And then in between all the different days, so you can see there's a timer up here. Current time, strange. So in between all the different times, then, or in between the days, you can kind of buy equipment for your childbirth. Okay, one injured, grand. You can buy different cars, different units, upgrade people, etc. So we'll kind of drive on at the start. We might upgrade depending on how much money we have, but this is a fairly decent setup. We might just pick up maybe one more police officer if it comes to it, but we're doing fairly well, so we'll be happy enough with that. And I'm just going to speed forward time very, very slightly. Boom. Okay, and we've got a weird acting person, but I've got no one nearby, and we've got a new call. So what's your emergency? Hello? Wants to drive drunk. Okay. What? What happened? Okay, so he started drinking. Can you stop him? Okay. Where are you? Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna send you here. I'm gonna send you here. Okay. I'm gonna send an officer. I probably don't need to send an officer, but I'm gonna send one anyway. So you get reputation, and if you're right or wrong, you get positive or negative reputation. I don't know if I need to send an officer to this, but look, someone's got in. It's potential, so I'm going to. That's going to be much faster to go there, so I'll go with that. There's the potential of it, so I'm just going to not take the risk, and I'm going to send the officer. And then I'm going to send a police van down here for a pickpocket, weird acting person, one suspect armed. Oh, shots fired, Jesus. Ambulance is en route. Yeah, ambulance en route. You've got this. Was not. I know it's weird acting person, but I haven't come across a like shooting, a shooting yet in this. I know in 911 operator, the one before this, I played that a few times, and like they're all shootings in that, like, so. That one was a bit. Wasn't expecting it this early into the game. Hopefully my lads are all right. We have a technical job down here, which is a fire alarm, so we're just going to send them off. That's fine. And we're not doing too badly, to be fair. So we need medical transport. Needed medical transport. Oh, they're just warning us that here, the medical transport. That's fine. Okay, and one new call. So, what's the emergency? Hello, how are you? Oh, we've got a wrong number. This is for emergencies only. Right, we got a speeding grant. Boom, that's fine. We've got this return to base. Okay, we're not doing too badly at all here now. Going to base. We've just, the only thing is I've got a lot of police clustered here, so I'm going to try and move the van down to here in a second just to take some of the strain off. I'm going to send a fire truck up because we resolved that. And all in all, not doing too badly. Localizing call, ignored. Incident, we got a fire alarm, perfect, sent him back in. He was literally just on the perfect route, so we're not doing too badly at all. Pretty happy with that now, we won't lie. We've got someone going back to the hospital there. This ambulance hasn't been used yet, so we're in pretty decent nick. And we should be closing out there fairly soon, so I'm just going to fast forward the time a small bit until we see, oh yeah, we've got a new. And good thing I sent the police down here so that we have a fairly decent fast response. And we're not in too bad nick again, so we'll just fast forward. We're flying through this one, I suppose, with the what's it called? it's only the first day of it, so it's not going to be too difficult for us, but it's nice to know that it's going fairly smoothly. I don't know. Oh, wait, no, pause that. No. I literally just said it was going smoothly and then I messed up. Of course. Right, we only have a minute left, so we should be pretty much fine to close this out. Again, it's very police heavy in this one, which is strange, but I'm gonna send you after this, lad, so that at the very least I might, in case that van is very slow, which it is. Okay, perfect. Double police officer stop there. Boom. Alright, first day is done. So I'll just take you through this screen here. So I've made a profit of 20 grand because my base income, my fines, and then I minus out my upkeep and my vehicle expenses. This is where they tell me whether I did right or wrong. So what was the one? Forgotten pin. I ignored that, so I was right. And then drunk driving attempt here. So I got that right by sending people. Oh, no, maybe I didn't. The girl prolonged the conversation until the police arrived, which wasted time and resources. The drunk man wasn't committing a crime. Okay. Alright, so I got a +2, but I was still wrong apparently. I don't know. So yeah, these are my units here now, so you can see I've got the vans and everything like that. I've also got objectives here, so I've got to give proper first aid instructions and maintain my probation period, which I think is 3 days. And then there's some tips here which we'll ignore, and then this is just telling me roughly what I have to do and thanking me for doing the 3-day trial period. So it's not too bad at all. That's pretty much it. So we'll leave off the first episode there. Thank you very much. If you liked the content, if you want to follow anything like this, please like and subscribe, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you very much.